Hello everyone, Tina here for Pretty Pink Posh. I hope your day is going fantastic. I'm so glad you're joining me today. Today we're going to be creating a card using the Pretty Pink Posh watermelon stamp set. We're also going to be using coordinating dies for that. And then bring in even more watermelon, we're going to use the Pretty Pink Posh Fruit Borders stamp set. A lot of fun borders in here, but we're going full watermelon with this one here, along with the coordinating die set. And we're going to add a little bit of something in the background using the Pretty Pink Posh Starburst stencil. So we're going to start off by doing some stenciling because I want to stencil with texture paste, and we want that to dry by the time we get our coloring all done. So I'm going to bring in a piece of cardstock. This is like a teal blue. I'm going to trim this down so it measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. I'm going to bring in my stamp and stencil mat. We will tack this down, and then I'm going to center my stencil on my panel here. And you know what? I think I'm going to trim this down a little bit more. So we're going to go 3 3/4 inches by 5. And then we'll add this. We'll add our stencil. I'm going to be stenciling with my Ranger texture paste. This is Opaque matte. And we're just going to spread a little frosting over our stencil. I haven't did this in a while, but I forgot how much fun it is. I think that looks good. I'll wipe off my spatula or palette knife. Now I'm going to go ahead and lift up my stencil. I'm going to set this aside and let this dry, and then I'll take this to the sink and wash this off, and then we're going to do a little bit of stamping and coloring. We're going to go ahead and take our watermelon border. And I'm going to bring in my stamping positioner to do my stamping. And I'll go ahead and place, I'm going to stamp all of the images here. I'll do 2 of these leaves and 1 each of the rest. All of the images here. I'm just going to put these back, and then we are going to do a little bit of coloring with Copic markers. I picked out a few colors that I'm going to use. These are the colors that we're going to be using today. I take that back. I probably won't use this darker one because there's not much surface area, but these 5 here. I'm going to zoom in. I will play a little bit of music while I color in my images, and when I'm done, I will get you back. is all done. Now I did go outside of the line, so I'm just going to use my white gel pen and kind of clean up those areas. And I didn't do too bad. I'm going to go ahead and take our border dies and our watermelon dies, and I will go ahead and cut out all of my images. Everything is die cut out, and I did wait a little while for my texture paste to dry, and we're going to put these to the side. I already put foam adhesive behind all of my elements. For my background, I have a panel of teal cardstock. It measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. I'm going to go ahead and adhere that to my card base, and then I'm going to layer my panel right in the center of that, along with my watermelon border. I'm going to place right in the middle. I have a little bit overhanging. Of course, we're making a landscape style card, so I'm going to use my scissors and go ahead and trim the excess away. And then we're going to arrange our watermelons right in the middle. We have the little, like a sunburst here. I'm going to try and cover that up with my watermelon. So I put foam tape behind it. I'm not going to push down on these just yet because I'm not sure if that's the placement that I want. But I did go ahead and in our watermelon stamp set, I stamped Thanks A. And then this way we can finish off our sentiment. I'm going to pop this up with some foam tape also. Well, I think that looks really cute. And you know what, for these leftover pieces, I removed the foam tape that I had originally put behind it, and I thought we would go ahead and add this to the inside of the card. I think that looks cute. Okay, we need some bells and whistles, and for that I'm going to bring in my glossy accents. I'm going to go over the melon portion of our border just really lightly. I'm not looking for dimension with this, I'm just looking for the shine. And then over those melons, I'm going to add a little bit of clear glitter. I'm going to grab some scratch paper here. I'm going to tap away the excess. And I don't know if you can tell, I love that shine. I'm going to go ahead and use this as my glue. And we're going to add a few of the pretty Pink Posh sparkling clear mix. And that will finish off my card today. Today we used the Pretty Pink Posh watermelon stamp set along with the fruit borders and the Starburst stencil. I thank you so much for joining me. I wish you a fantastic rest of your day. We will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.